Hi, I'm Dr. Ghosh and I'm your host. Welcome to your channel, Generous, Gracious and Gallant. For those of you who are visiting this channel for the first time, could I request that you please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you will receive a notification about every awe-inspiring video which we release for you. The channel Generous, Gracious and Gallant was founded in 2015 on Facebook, and today it has about 810 members. The WhatsApp group has about 120, and the YouTube channel, which we decided to start in May 2020, today has about 109 members. The reason for this huge jump in membership is twofold. One is that we share daily inspiration with you. Number two, we share stories with you about the best side of mankind. The stories which highlight how mankind stood up to its principles and made a difference. Coming to our story today, we are going to be talking about Syndrome K. It exists in no medical textbooks or physician's chart. It was a fake disease, a code word to save Italian Jews during the Nazi occupation, to prevent the Nazis from capturing these Jews and sending them away to concentration camp for extermination or hard labor. The Nazi concentration camps were renowned for torture, physical and psychological experiments on the prisoners, violating all rules of the Geneva Convention, and mass deaths in gas chambers. It was a horrifying way to go. How did this Syndrome K come about to be invented? It was the Nazi occupation of Italy, and Italian Jews were being rounded up in large numbers to be sent to these concentration camps. In Rome, there was a hospital on a tiny island in the middle of Rome's Tiber River, across the Jewish ghetto. The name of the hospital was Fete Bene Fratelli Hospital. Fete Bene Fratelli Hospital. Now, the Nazis, in addition to keeping the Jews in ghettos, also were raiding across Rome multiple hospitals, homes, institutions to find hidden Jews. And frequently the Nazis used to raid even this hospital, Fate Bene Fratelli Hospital. There, 3 doctors. The first doctor was by the name of Dr. Adriano Ossicini. The second doctor, Vittorio Sacerdoti, a Jew doctor working under false documents, and the third doctor, Giovanni Borromeo. initiated this plan of hiding Jews in their hospital. And how? When Jews used to come to the hospital, the doctors used to write on their file as Syndrome K. What was this an indication? This was an indication to the staff who were supporting the doctors that these were Jewish patients, totally healthy, they had no illness. But if they were asked as to what these patients were there for, then the Nazis were to be told that they had Syndrome K. And Syndrome K was vividly imagined by these doctors and the staff. What was Syndrome K? A very deadly, very contagious disease which disfigured the human body, and these people had to be kept behind closed doors and not allowed out. Why? If these people came out, they will infect everyone with the deadly disease, which is worse than cancer and tuberculosis, and thus disfigurement and severe pain on death. The Nazis, whenever they raided the hospital, simply ran away from the hospital upon hearing that Syndrome K patients were behind the doors. In addition, the doctors made the children cough very loudly behind the closed doors, so that the Nazis feared going inside the door in fear of getting the infection and dying of disfigurement and horrible pain. In addition to saving Jewish Italians, the hospital and Dr. Orsini, Dr. Vittorio and Giovanni also helped establish an partition underground with a radio set in the hospital, so that they could contact other rebels and guerrilla warriors, in addition to the regular army bases, for support in fighting against the Nazis. This hospital and the 3 doctors have been credited from saving a few dozens to many hundreds of Jewish Italians from Nazi extermination. Many years later, after the war, Dr. Orsini gave an interview to the Italian paper La Stampa. He said, Syndrome K was put on patients' paper to indicate their sickness was not a sickness, but he was a Jew. We could pass the Jewish people as ordinary patients in the Nazis' eyes with having a severe disease. This was a code that we are admitting a Jew as if he is ill, but actually he is a healthy person, and we are assisting him as a Roman Jew. Dr. Orsini also said that it was me who thought of using the letter K on the syndrome, K standing for Kissler or Kapper. Albert Kissler was the German commander who was overseeing the Roman occupation, and SS Herbert Kapper was the chief of the city police, who was later infamous for the massacre in 1944 of political prisoners and Jews in mass numbers. Dr. Ossicini also said, the lesson we learned is to act not in self-interest but for principles. Anything else is a shame. He highlighted that principles must govern our decisions in life. This story goes on to show that ordinary Italians with a big heart could make a difference in saving Jewish lives during Nazi occupation despite tremendous risk to themselves. Unfortunately, multiple such efforts across the world during Nazi occupation proved insufficient, and the Nazis were successful in exterminating, torturing, carrying out physical and psychological experiments, and bringing shame on mankind by exterminating in gas chambers and by experiments thousands and thousands and lakhs of Jewish prisoners. The word used to highlight the crimes of the Nazis is Holocaust. Much later after the war, Dr. Giovanni Borromeo was honored with the award of Righteous Among Nations by the Israelis. The hospital itself, Fate Bene Fratelli Hospital in Rome, was conferred the title of House of Life by the Raoul Wallenberg Foundation, which was founded to honor the heroic acts of ordinary people during the Holocaust. Friends, this story also highlights another fact of which I am a strong proponent of, and that is the difference to one. That means not all of us can make a difference to many people, but all of us can stand up, be counted, and make a difference to one person. You never know where the ripples of your kindness will end up. Friends, mankind is facing a battle. 2020, the COVID-19 virus has devastated lives, resulted in mass immigration, loss of lakhs of jobs, and lakhs of lives to the deadly COVID virus. I request all of you who are watching this video to stand up, be counted, make a difference to one. Mankind needs your help. Not all of us can make a difference to many, but all of us can make a difference to one. So I request you, please stand up, be counted, make a difference to that one person in your community. It will go a long way in mankind's battle against the infamous COVID-19 virus. Friends, once again I request all of you who are watching this video to please subscribe to the channel Generous, Gracious and Gallant by pressing the bell icon, so that you will receive all the notification of these awe-inspiring videos which you can freely share with your friends and family, so that they too along with you are inspired to put their best foot forward and make a difference in these difficult times which mankind is facing. Till we meet again with another awe-inspiring story of mankind. Good luck, all the best, stay safe, stay healthy, stand up, be counted. Thank you.